Gen Con, the premier gaming event of the year. This is where gamers come to experience the best 4 days of gaming. In this video, we will show you one of the new games featured at Gen Con.
AEG is here at Gen Con this year, and we are featuring Mystic Vale, our new card crafting system game here at Gen Con.
Mystic Vale is the first card crafting game, which means during the game you're going to be actually modifying the cards that you're playing with. So it's gonna remind you of a deck builder, but rather than adding cards to your deck, you're gonna be actually modifying the cards in the deck, which then shuffle, and they retain those modifications while being shuffled and drawn and discarded, etc.
The theme of Mystic Vale is that each of the players is a druid who's trying to bring life back to a blighted land. So when you begin the game, several of your cards are completely blank. Some of them have fertile soil, but most of them have what are called cursed lands. Cursed lands slow you down, they mess you up, and the whole idea is that through the cards you're attaching, you're revitalizing this place, you're bringing life to it, and ultimately you're re-enchanting the Veils, which are special cards you can get later in the game.
I was trying to think of different components, common components that are used in games, and a way that maybe they've never been used before. So, I was going over all the different things that are included in games, and when my mind landed on card sleeves, it occurred to me, to my knowledge, there's never been a game designed that used card sleeves as a must-have in the game, right? We use it to protect our cards, but there's never been a game where you can't play without sleeves. So then the next step was, okay, well, if there was a game with that where you had to have sleeves, what would that look like, right? And interesting enough, a lot of people look at the game and they're like, ooh, transparent cards, right? But the transparent cards weren't actually added to the game until the third or fourth prototype of working through. Originally, it was the card sleeves, which were the crux of the card modifying. And then later when I realized, okay, you can actually add multiple cards to a sleeve, they can overlay and modify that way, then it really popped and a whole bunch of game ideas came to my mind. The first one, like I said, I designed, AEG picked up, and then they subsequently picked up Mystic Vale and decided to release Mystic Vale first.
For something that's relatively new and seems complicated, people pick up the game really, really fast and are able to immediately begin playing. A lot of people, after a turn or two, feel like they want to start over and try again because now they know, oh, this was what I wanted to do, and it's got that sort of ability to grab you and make you want to try it again and again.